Hey, everybody. It is 3 o'clock. We are here today. It is your personal development coach, Michelle Cotton, or at Shelly D, with Renew, Repurpose, Restore. I'm excited today. We have a great topic. I am also a proud investor and independent business owner with the Xtreamfx Global Academy, where we do Forex and cryptocurrency trading. Y'all know how we do it every day. Go ahead and tag a friend, tell a friend to join on, to sign on today. I'm here. I'm excited. We got a special guest today. I'm not going to reveal it right now, but I'm excited about this woman. It is a woman. Hey, Sonya, how you doing, girl? Thank you for joining. But you guys know how we do. Go ahead, tag a friend, tell a friend, tag a friend, tell a friend about what's happening today, right now, this live at 3 o'clock. Again, who am I? Michelle Cotton, your personal development coach with Renew, Repurpose, Restore. You can call me Shelly D. Also, I'm a proud member investor with the Xtreamfx Global Academy, where we do Forex and cryptocurrency trading. We also do multi-level marketing. We teach generational wealth and financial literacy. So let's get started. I'm looking for my brother. He joins me on the 3 o'clock hour. Ronnie, I think I see him right there. Yeah. I see him, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm excited. This topic today is gonna light some fire and it's gonna ignite. It's gonna. Hey, Ronnie, how are you? How are you?
Good. Let's go. Super excited, man. So let's get it popping.
Yeah, let's get, it's gonna be popping today. We're gonna really jump into it today because, like I said, we have a special guest on today. I'm thrilled. Super
Right.
excited, very thrilled about this guest today. Man, I just know I feel that we're gonna get some good nuggets, we're gonna get some good feedback, we're gonna get some good tips. It's gonna be spiritual, motivational, empowering, encouraging, the whole nine, man. I mean, it's gonna be bananas today. So go ahead, tag a friend, tell them what's happening right now. Let's get started. Y'all know me as the acronym queen. What are we talking about today? Productivity over just being or doing activity. What do you mean, Michelle? Meaning, are you just doing busy work and not producing? Are you just doing a whole lot of stuff that's keeping you occupied and you're not really being fruitful or beneficial? Come on. Y'all know how we do. We get ready to knock that fire. We about to agitate you a little bit to get you motivated, get you going. You know how we like to do it over here. You don't want anybody to miss this. Go ahead, tag a friend, tell a friend what we're doing. Ronnie, what do you think about busy work? Just give me some feedback on busy work. And let me drop the acronym busy. To me, been unproductive since yesteryear. That's my acronym for busy today. Been unproductive since yesteryear. You're doing all this stuff and ain't producing. You're doing all this stuff appearing busy and ain't being beneficial. You're not producing. You're not productive. You're not being fruitful, right? So, woo, Ronnie, go ahead and speak. Go ahead and speak on it. Just a little, give us a little bit.
Yes, man. I'm a victim of that myself. Some people feel like as long as you moving, like you moving forward, but man, you can literally be busy and moving in the same place. You can run around in circles,
Right.
right? It's like a hamster where the hamster he's running and he's moving, but he's not moving forward. He's going nowhere. So it's the same mentality, the same analogy. If you're just being busy, but you don't have any purpose, no strategy, no tactics of your business to where it could draw you closer to where you're trying to go. You're not accomplishing anything, then all you're doing is just being busy. And then sometimes the stuff that you're making yourself be busy with isn't even a priority right now. Sometimes stuff can absolutely wait so you can get stuff done that really, really matters, that are most important, that if you're going to use that time that you can't get back, you need to put it into that. So yeah, super excited to see where this is going, man.
Yes, I'm excited too. It's gonna be great today, especially with our special guest. Thank y'all for joining. I see some of our good friends. So we got some coaches on here, man. When I tell y'all, this company, this organization is packed with full of wisdom, people to help you get personally developed, people to help you and want to see you win. I see all of our great regulars coming on. Thank you guys for sharing and telling people, tagging a friend, telling a friend, man. I appreciate you guys so much. So let's get into it. So just we're gonna do just a little bit. We're gonna give you around about 10 minutes, and we're gonna bring on our special guest I'm so excited about today. And we're gonna move through this live. Just we don't want to take up a lot of your time. Y'all know how I like to keep it concise. What does that mean, Michelle? A lot of information in a short amount of time, right? So we're gonna keep it concise. We're gonna be brief, but you're gonna get all the information you need to win, to be successful, to change, to improve your quality of life. We're gonna do this in about 35, 40 minutes. Right, let's go. So I'm super excited today. As y'all can see that I am a limited edition I have on my shirt today. It's got me feeling good, looking good, right? So I am a productive person. Let me tell you guys, I just feel like you gotta be the one to really see the fruit of your labor. If you're out there being busy, if you're gonna use your time, let's use your time wisely. Busy work is good when you're just trying to stay occupied. Busy work is not good when you're not seeing the benefit of what you're doing. If you're not being productive and you just got a lot of activity going on, it can just take you away from the time from what you should be doing. And that'll bring on frustration because you know what? You seeing yourself exhausted, you tired, you fatigued, and you ain't seeing no fruit coming from nothing. So you just doing stuff, you just busy, and everybody's looking at you like, oh, she's so busy, and you ain't producing. Why? Why is that the situation? Why is that the case? That means you need to do something that's going to bring your time management under submission, right? So you can not only be busy and be productive, but also be producing, do income producing activity, right?
Right.
You get out of that mentality of just, oh, I'm busy, and you run around doing all these things, and all these things ain't producing no fruit. We can't even see what type of tree you are. We don't know if you're an apple tree, right? We don't know what's going on because we don't see the fruit. Production brings on fruit, and it's tangible. We can see it. We can see your fruit we know what type of tree you are from the fruit that you bearing. But if you ain't bearing no fruit, what's happening? What's happening? Productivity, not just activity. It's a contrast. They are not the same, Ronnie. You know what I mean? They're not the same. What do you say about that?
Man, you just taking the words out of my mouth for me. It can't get no simpler than that. It's not. It's not how. It's not what you're doing exactly as what is you accomplishing. What is the purpose of what you're doing? What is the end result? All right. So if you have a goal and you're trying to do something and you're doing everything but that thing to get there, step one is do this, but you doing step 35, 36, 42, and it ain't helping you. You're just wasting your time. You're wasting other people's time, and you're never gonna get to where you're going. The first thing you got to do before you start your day is wake up. We don't just appear at work, right? It's not gonna happen. And if you gotta go to work and you running late, if you get up for work and you running late, you don't start cleaning the house and making breakfast and checking to see about how you gonna pay your bills and none of that stuff. You get up and the first thing you do is, I gotta hurry and get on some clothes. I gotta brush my teeth. So that is income producing activities that's gonna enable you to get to work. Because the first thing you gotta do is prepare yourself to go to work. You can't just wake up out of the bed and go straight to work. I mean, it's very, very, very simple. And the simplest way to make sure that you're doing what you're doing, I'll just throw this in here, you got to write stuff down. You got to plan your stuff, right? You want to make sure that you've researched everything you need to research. If you have a goal, you have some dreams, and write down step by step on how you need to get there, and you can keep yourself on track because it's so easy to get distracted, right? To get pulled away from what you're doing. It's so much I could keep going. I'm going to stop right there. I don't want to go way out, boy.
Man, you dropped a lot of gems just then because you get distracted, and when we become easily distracted, we forget about the main thing. My stepmom, my second mom, Didi, she always say, let the main thing be the main thing. So you out here doing all this busy stuff, and you occupied, and everybody think you saving the world, and you ain't producing no fruit. We don't know what you really doing. Your business is failing because you're just busy, but you don't have no business about yourself. Come on, we got to stop that. We're trying to be successful, not trying. We will be successful in business, but you got to have a planner. Like you said, you got to have some order. You got to prepare. You got to start it off right. You said so many things by just using that analogy about getting up to prepare to go to work. We just not showing up at work. Hair ain't combed, teeth ain't brushed, face ain't washed. But no, we're not doing that. We got to prepare. It's a process. And in this process, all these things are going to help you to get to work where you can do some income producing activity, whether you're going to your own business, whether you're out here, working, trading. That's what we do up here. We trade. So we have a plan. We plot, plan, strategize, mobilize. Come on, we put things into action. The money makers are the movers. That's what we're doing. We're not over here just being busy and then we exhausted and we're tired and lethargic because we're just doing a whole lot of things, but it ain't bringing us no productivity. We're not producing anything. And so when we asking ourselves, why am I so tired? But I'm busy. Because that's the key. You're just busy, but you're not performing, you're not producing. So you got to get out of that mindset. You got to just stop doing a whole lot of things and focus on that main thing that's going to produce you some fruit, produce you some income, that's going to produce multiple streams of income where you can impact and change lives of others and yourself and produce legacy, generational wealth, right? Come on. I get excited. So I'm just, again, busy. Been unproductive since yesteryear. Come on, it's a new day, it's a new year. We in 2021. You can be busy and you can be productive at the same time, meaning that you're busy is producing you some fruit. So y'all better go ahead and tag a friend, tell a friend about this live. This is great. I thank y'all for joining. This is really good today. I'm excited because we're not here just to survive. We're not here just to occupy space and occupy time. No, we are here to live. We are here to support. We are here to help. We are here to grow and develop. How can we do that if we just, all these things that we shouldn't be doing, we doing, taking up our time, making us exhausted and tired, and we're not growing. We're not developing. We still stagnant, but we busy. I don't even know how they can coexist in the same world. How can you be complacent and busy at the same time? It don't even make no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, Brian. What you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. And just to piggyback off what you were saying, man, like some people, if you say you want to start a business, and I've been a victim of this too. I had to learn this. The first thing we do, okay, I want to open my business. Let me get a website. Let me get a logo. Let me start finding out where I'm gonna have my businesses. Let me get LLC. Let me get S corporated. Let me do all this. And you know what? You ain't even talked to the first customer yet. To see if you you ain't even got a product yet. You don't even know what you're gonna sell, and you're doing all this other stuff and trying to get fill up a business and everything, and you haven't even built up no clientele yet. Like first start there. Now you're busy doing all this other stuff, and then you spending all this money that you don't need to spend yet, and you haven't even talked to the first person. Like this is crazy. This is crazy ridiculous. Right.
About it. I ain't even gonna go into them ways to these guests, our special guests come on, because I keep running with this all day, and I'm not trying to on because you said you are right doing all this stuff, and you ain't even took step 1 yet. How you on step 10 and you ain't even completed step 1? You ain't counting up the cost for nothing. You gotta sit down and literally count up the cost. You putting the cart before the horse. No, the horse pulled the cart. You gotta have some order about yourself. You have some business about yourself that's gonna produce you some income in the right way, right? Ronnie, I'm getting ready to bring up the special guest. As always, you are great. We're gonna bring you back on and help us close out. So let me go ahead. You know what? You may have to help this guest, Ronnie, because I'm not sure if she knows how to do that.
I got you.
Bring on the screen. But yes, absolutely. We have a special guest. You guys coming on. This woman, oh my goodness, is very near and dear to my heart. You say, why, Michelle? Because she is my mom. You guys hear me. If you follow me, you hear me talk about my mom a lot. My mom brings me joy. And I have 2 moms, but this is my biological birth mom who went through all of the growing pains and birthing pains for me and everything like that. But my mom is a powerhouse. She has been a great leader in my life. She has been a great motivator in my life. She has been a great friend in my life, a mother figure like no other. She has been the one who prayed for me, who get me through the hard times, because she's always on her knees praying to God, saying, protect, cover my children. But not only that, she comes with wisdom. She comes with knowledge. She comes with genuine compassion. So you guys, I would like to welcome my mama, Denise Cotton, that's my mommy. Yeah, normally I say mommy, but I was gonna try to keep it professional. But let me be myself. My mommy, Denise. She's been on here. I think she's Bam, I see you. Hey, mommy.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm fine, and how are you today?
I'm so great, Mom. I'm so excited that you joined this live today. My mama, you guys, I hope she doesn't mind. I doubt she minds. She's 65 years old. She's also a trader within the Xtreamfx Global Academy, and she is making changes in the world. She's excited about it. My mom is here just to talk about this topic of being productive. She's here to give us some more gems and nuggets about stop being busy, just occupying your time with busy work, and let's perform and produce. Mommy, what do you got to say about that, Denise? What do you got to say?
Well, first of all, let's just set the record straight. I am 65 years young
You right.
and not old.
You right.
Because age
My
is
apologies.
nothing but a number.
Right. Right.
That's from the old school generation. Age ain't nothing but a
You
number.
better preach.
But
Right.
I am so delighted to be here this afternoon to share with the group, to let them know that we're on to something big, something exciting, something that's profitable. And you need to get on board because this thing is going to explode.
Yes, it is. So, mommy, just tell them briefly about, my mom inspired this topic on today. She was just in prayer and God dropped in her spirit. And I was like, so I'm taking this. This is going to be the topic for the live today. I feel like God dropped in her spirit and she said, okay, let's go with it. But I didn't even want to do it without her. So, mama, just give us a little bit of your feedback and your understanding about busyness and people just being productive or non-productive. They're just doing activity, but no productivity. Go ahead, Mama. You take it away.
Absolutely. Well, we got to be clear on one thing, that there is a huge difference between activity and productivity. Activity is a busy person. You got a lot going. You're full of activity and you have a lot of things to do. But are you being productive?
Right.
Are you making some headway? Are you really getting things done? Are you just busy? Busy people got a lot on their plate, but they haven't had an opportunity, in most cases, to organize themselves, organize their time, so that they can be productive.
Okay. Nice.
Working hard and giving your attention to a particular activity and having a great deal to do and doing many things doesn't necessarily mean you're being productive.
Right.
You have to learn how to compartmentalize. You got to learn how to organize. You got to learn how to stick to one thing and get it done. When you got so many activities going on, and when you're this busy person and you got all these activities going on, but at the end of the day you haven't completed anything, you have exhausted yourself and you have wasted time and you have not been productive. Productivity means you're going to get it done.
Right. Wow.
Productivity is being creative.
Wow.
Particularly at a high quality and at quick speed. Once you get organized, it's like I often say, how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time.
Right.
You have to organize. You have to compartmentalize. You have to stay focused on the task. You can't have all this stuff going on around you, all of this business,
right.
but yet no productivity.
Wow.
And this is why a lot of people get frustrated and a lot of people get defeated in business, because you're busy, but you're not being productive.
Wow. I got to stop you and just put you on pause just for a second, because you already dropped so much just in that brief time you were speaking. You said something that just stuck out to me just then. You said, no productivity leaves you just doing all these things. And then this is why you're frustrated, because you ain't completing nothing. You're not finishing nothing.
Absolutely.
That was so powerful all by itself, because we got to finish things. We got to start and finish. And this may be a process in starting and finishing, but we got to commit to doing some things that we're going to execute. We got to commit to stop just doing all these things and not letting, again, the main thing be the main thing, right? And so when you said that about completion and finishing it, we forget that. We start one thing, we jump to the next, then we didn't finish doing this.
You're
and then,
all over the place.
You're right.
You're
we just all over the place, just scatter
and
brain,
you will
scatter
not
mind.
be productive that way. You know, in the business world, I've been in the business world. I worked in the business world. I was in retail for 25 years, and I was taught that, you know, Brother was talking about the to-do list, which is great. Because you need to write down your day.
Right.
And you need to plan your day. You should have a goal. You should have a plan of action and a way that you're going to execute that. But on your to-do list, you might have, like that busy person, you might have many things on your list. But you need to tackle one thing at a time and complete that. This is what I learned when I was working in business. And at the end of the day, you might not have done everything on the list, but you can see what you completed.
Right.
What you completed.
Right.
That's what's important. What have I completed? That's what productivity is, completion. It's getting it done, finishing. God is a God of business, and God is a God of creativity. God is a God that finishes what he starts. He don't start something to be all over the place. He started creation. He created the earth in 7 days. But each day he had a plan. Each day he knew what he was going to do. But here's the main thing. Each day he completed the task on hand. And so we have to follow the instructions. The rule book is in place. You already got the tools, but you got to follow the plan. You got to follow the plan in order to complete what you're trying to do. Productivity versus activity. Productivity versus being just busy, but ain't getting nothing done.
Ain't getting nothing done. Ain't producing no fruit. You know, I remember I don't know if it was a parable, a story, or testimony. You know, sometimes I get my little Bible parable mixed up. But when Jesus came to the fig tree, Mom, you know, you can help me out with this. He came to the fig tree, he got upset and he cursed it. Because this fig tree was supposed to be producing figs, and there was no figs on it.
Absolutely.
And I always love that parable because I'm going, he got upset. Jesus cursed the tree because it was not producing what it was created to produce.
The tree was looking green. It was looking pretty. It was looking appetizing. As Jesus was walking toward the tree, his mouth began to water. Why? Because he knew that there was going to be some figs on that tree. But hey, when he got there, my God, this tree was looking good. It was busy. But it wasn't doing nothing. It wasn't producing nothing. And it frustrated our God so much so that he cursed that tree. So we got to understand the importance of productivity.
Y'all drop some fire in the chat. Come on, drop some fire in the chat for Mommy, man. Mommy is over here dropping this knowledge. For real, this is some wisdom. And you know me, I'm here to soak it up. I want to absorb it. Y'all drop some fire in the chat. Drop some sevens in the chat. 7 is the number of completion. When you finish the task, right, when you complete it. 8 is the number of new beginning before you move on to that next task. Come on, somebody drop some 7, 8, some fire in the chat, right? Y'all come on, give it up for Mommy. He got angry at that tree because it looked. And you know, I left it out. I don't even know how I left it out. That was a key point, but you had my back. The tree was green. It was full. It was bountiful. It was looking luscious. And look at this fig tree. I know I'm about to get me some figs off of it. We hungry. And it ain't no figs on the tree.
And nothing disappoints you more. You know, even when you go to the grocery store, you purchase a bag of grapes or you purchase some strawberries and you get them home and they ain't sweet. Oh my God, that break your
Your mouth
heart.
be all ready and watering.
Ready.
Child, what you say, Mommy? What you say?
No productivity.
And this is just like our business. When we can relate this to our business, we out here doing all this busy work. And then when someone comes to us for our services that they think that we offering, or they go out there looking for the help and they think that we can provide the help, we can't help them. Because we're doing all this 10 million things and ain't doing what we were supposed to be doing. Not doing the things we were called to do. Not doing our ministry, right? That's disappointing. Don't come to me, you know I'm a coach, and then I can't coach you. Come on, somebody, you disappointed. Non-producing activity. We got to stop that. We have to produce income producing activity. I'm gonna throw that in there too, mommy. We have to do income producing activity. We wasting our time watching Netflix. We wasting our time at the store doing nothing, shopping, earning someone else a check. And here it comes down to ourselves. We don't even want to take the time to invest. We don't want to take the time to invest in ourselves. We don't want to take the time to build ourselves up and edify us. So we have gifts. We have talents. We have services that we can offer to support and help people to take them to their next level. But we so busy doing 100 things that we can't even see straight. We can't focus. We're so distracted over here doing all these things that we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing. They're looking for us. Huh?
I think I'm lost.
No, I see you. You good.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you and everything. Go ahead.
All right. Well, yeah, this is a subject, you know.
I think I'm lost.
I thought I had gotten lost, but okay. Anyway, this is a very, very motivating subject, and this is a subject that we need to address in the business world, because you know what? God said, even God said, blessed is that man when his Lord come find him doing something, not just being busy, but being productive.
Right.
It's a difference between being busy and being productive. It's a difference between finishing something and just starting something and just moving all about. We have got to stay the course. We have got to stay focused. We have got to complete the task. Because this is the way that it works. This has already been, this is nothing new. This has already been in place. So we just got to follow the rule book. We got to follow the playbook.
Right. Y'all, let me tell you how Satan must don't like this message, because we got everything going on today. We got people knocking at the door. I don't know what's happening. You know, when you know you have a message for the masses, Satan gonna try to hinder. Satan gonna try to block. Satan gonna try to do whatever he can to stop the flow of the message. But y'all go ahead and throw some fire in the chat and say, Satan, you defeated. We already know. He don't like y'all hearing this. He don't like mommy on here dropping these gems and these nuggets. He don't like this wisdom coming through, but it's all right, because we're going to do it anyway. We're going to get through it anyway. So come on, mommy. Go ahead, mommy. Jump back into it. Jump back into it, mommy.
So we got to understand that we're not talking about being leisure. We're not talking about stress and idleness, but we're talking about being productive. We're talking about not just being busy. And you know what? And it's something that was taught to us, that just because you're doing something good doesn't mean you're doing what God has wanted you to do.
Every good thing isn't a God thing, right?
Even your business, and it's a good deed, still could be hindering you from focusing on productivity.
Right.
You know what you set out to do. When you get up in the morning, you do your to-do list. You're trying to get your business built. You're trying to get things on track. You have to stay the course. You have to focus on what you're trying to do. And you have to attack that elephant one bite at a time. You have to make sure that you get something done. You have to make sure that you complete the task.
Wow. Mama, let me just say this, because you got my juices flowing, Mama. You got me over here my mind is just ready to jump in. I'm just ready to run, because you're dropping this fire, Mama. You're dropping this fire. Let me tell you what just came to my mind. With our industry, with us being a part of Xtream and having our own business. So we get into trading, right? And we think it's gonna be easy, but it's not easy. But once we start to learn and get educated, which is what this global academy teaches us, to get educated on a skill set, we can't stop. So we'll start to do it. But then we won't go to the first class. We got all these expert traders. We got Chi and Chris and King Pip and Aaron, and we got Kiana. We got so many people who's dropping knowledge. Mr. Fabulous came on the team, and they're teaching us and showing us and taking the time, doing live sessions and doing beginners and intermediate and advanced. We got a whole back office that where we can even learn on our own pace with the investment that we made into something to learn a skill set, and then we'll download demo account, and then guess what happens? We get distracted with something else. We go on doing something else, and then we wonder why we ain't made no money. When we see everybody celebrating and dropping fire and money bags all in our chat groups and everything, you up here wondering why you can't drop no stat in the chat, Because you don't got distracted because you lost focus of what you were doing. And then when you can't even keep have an account of what you was doing, that lost the focus, right? You over here distracted. But then you can't celebrate with nobody because you let the enemy come and distract you.
That's right.
You got to let the main thing be the main thing. You got to do your due diligence. You got to work it. It ain't perfect, but it's working. Hello, it's over 30,000 people that's a part of this organization that said, hey, look, we're not only trading and learning their skill set, we over here doing multi-level marketing. What is marketing? We open up our mouths, sharing opportunity because we know someone else out here needs that. We know someone else out here got food they got to be producing, right? We know someone else out here need to hear this opportunity because they need the multiple streams of income flowing through. What we said currency is, current is always moving, it's in action, it's always in motion. We got, mommy, you better say something. You better stop me because you know I will run with this ball.
You know what, Michelle, and the opposite of productivity is idleness.
Idleness. Wow.
So when you
break that
find
down,
yourself
mommy. Break that
being
down.
idle, when you find yourself, know that you should be producing. And you should be doing, and you should be active, not having a lot of activities and business, but you should be active in your business, but you find yourself idle.
You find yourself in leisure, you find yourself sitting around daydreaming. That's not going to build your business.
At all.
You have got to be productive. You have got to stay the course. You have got to be faithful in
your productivity in order to reap the benefits of your work.
Wow. Wow. And so you can see, this is when we talk about celebrating wins. When you see your fruit and you see the fruit of your labor, you see what your productivity did, and you just went out there being busy, and now you see you earning pips through trading. You see that now you can help someone else set up their account because you have been educated and you're still in that process, but you committed to learning a skill set you can take with you all across the world, globally, internationally, worldwide. You can do it from your smartphone, your laptop. You can be at the Walmart trading. You can be at the Kroger trading. You can be at, whatever you at in the world, in the post office line, trading, right? Learn how to trade, making income, and learning a full skill set because you have not committed. You are on your way to biting this elephant one bite at a time. You're eating this elephant one bite at a time, but you got to commit to this. You're not idle. Let's come out of that idle mind. Let's come out of that complacency. Let's come out of that stagnation and let's be productive. And what we're going to do, income producing activity. If you're going to produce, be the top performer, be the top producer. So you need to get out there, make your call, dump your phone, share the opportunity. You know somebody who needs it, even if it's not you. You know somebody. Get rid of that fear. Face everything and rise. Stop being unproductive since yesteryear, right?
Let me in there for a
Come
minute,
on,
Michelle.
there you go. There go the baton.
Because you know what? You got to stop looking busy.
Whoa.
You gotta stop looking green. You gotta stop looking, because guess what? In the end, you ain't fooling nobody but yourself. It's just like that tree. We're gonna go back to that tree. It was looking productive. It was looking like it was doing the right thing. But when Jesus got up on it, it just had a look. But it wasn't producing.
Right.
And so we don't want to be idle. We don't want to be green. We don't want to be looking like we're productive, but we want to truly be productive. There is a cliche, and I know most of you have heard this cliche, and I'm going to tell my age again. I'm 65 years young.
Yes.
But it says that an idle mind is a devil's workshop.
Wow.
So we got to stop being idle.
Wow.
Because idle is the opposite of productivity.
You know what, mommy? You said something so powerful. You've been saying it through this whole live. You said, oh my God, you said an idle mind is a devil's playground. Not only did you say that, you said we got to stop looking like we busy. And then we're not producing no fruit. And we're not being productive. Let me tell y'all something about what you see on the outside. Everything you see on the outside ain't got nothing to do with the real package. I would rather Find the diamond in the greasy bag, and then go for the nicely wrapped gift box and all of this big bow and stuff, because that just looks pretty. When you don't reject it, the greasy bag, but there lies your diamond. That lies your diamond, because you just saw with your natural eyes, right? They had no spirit, no discernment. You saw with your natural eyes that this is so beautiful. It's wrapped out nice. It got a big bow on it. It's got the glitter going down the side. It's all sparkly. It got the bling. And you open it up and you disappointed. Ain't no fruit, ain't no dog, ain't no ring, ain't no nothing. It's just a big, pretty, empty box, a non-productive idle box. Ain't doing nothing but looking, appearing pretty, right? Looking like it's something spectacular, and you disappointed. And then now that you just rejected the little greasy little bag that didn't have, it was all oily, you didn't want to touch it, look a hot mess, and my hands. And there lies your diamond, because the bag didn't look how you thought a diamond bag should look, or how the packaging it came in. And now we don't miss the blessing. This reminds me of this organization when we share this opportunity. This organization, the good news about it, it looks the part and it is the part. We are income producers over here. We do productive activity. We do income producing things. We're over here not just looking the part, but you will pass it up because you hearing and you seeing all these other things that may look all pretty, right up in a little boat. Oh, they've been around for 20 years. Oh, they've been around for 10 years. Oh, and I don't even know that. I heard that my cousin over here doing this, and I heard that. And you still ain't even went to see what they talking about. But then you got something of value, of worth, like Xtream, and where you can see and you can be a part of a common unity, a full community that is dreaming and wishing and pushing you and want you to be successful, want you to grow, want you to be victorious, and you will just reject it because it didn't look like what you thought it was gonna look. It didn't look like for African American combination of men and women to be running a full 4X cryptocurrency platform where you can get educated. It didn't look right. It was supposed to be somebody else, so it didn't look right to you. How can they be running this entire company? How can they have founded this? They didn't look right. They're too young. It didn't look right to you. But them four founders, educated millionaires, right, and teaching and dropping knowledge, right, and not only doing that, passing it down to help us to get to the same place where they are, but to you it didn't look right. It wasn't perfect for you. And then you didn't realize that while you were sitting there waiting to see, we over here making money, multiple streams of income. We over here learning skill sets that we can take internationally, worldwide. I can be on vacation with my mommy and my family, trading, making money. I can be sharing this opportunity with people I don't even know, strangers, because somebody needs it. Somebody is going to take just one person to help me to help them. It ain't about me. It's about the help. It's about the ministry. It's about the why. It's about the impact. It's about leaving legacy. It's about the generational wealth. It's about starting a business on to help somebody. That's what this whole thing is about. It ain't even about you and your individual self and your issues. What you make happen for somebody else, God gonna make happen for you all day long. You know what, mommy? Mom, we about to close. Mom, say something. Say something, one last thing. I'm going to bring up Ronnie back up here, and I'm going to let him close us out, because, Mom, I think we just so hyped.
I just want the people out there to understand that there is a difference between productivity and activity. And you don't want to be that busy person, just busy, got a whole lot of things on your to-do list, but ain't getting nothing done. You want to be that person. If you just complete one task that day, guess what? You was productive. So don't allow the task or the business to cause you to lose focus. Tackle each thing one task at a time and complete the task.
Absolutely.
Finish what you start. Don't be all over the place, and at the end of the day, you done did 20 things, but ain't nothing complete.
You're right.
That is just wasting time.
You're right. Well, Mommy, I just appreciate you for coming on here. I know you don't really do this a lot, but I enjoy when the multitudes of people can see your face, hear your voice, and we know my mommy prays for Xtreamfx like one of the kids. She on her knees because she already knows the value of this. She's a part of this community, and she loves to share, and she tells everybody about it, and she does her due diligence, and she is very productive. My mommy runs her own business. My mom, man, look, I can go on all day. And so, Mommy, I want to say personally how much I love you and how much I thank you for joining this live and just bringing all of your wisdom and your knowledge and these gems that we got. That I know people. Fingers probably hurt because they was just writing, trying to write fast. You go back and watch the playback so you can take your proper notes. But Mommy, we say thank you. We say thank you, and you guys go ahead and tag a friend, tell a friend. Okay, Ronnie, Mommy, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna bring up Ronnie. Let's see, are you in position to come back up, Ronnie? Go ahead and request. And Mommy, we thank you so much. Love you guys. And so, Ronnie, are you up? Are you there? If not, what we can do, we can move on. I can close this out, but Ronnie, if you're out there, still, we can go home. I know we can go on and have you close out. So let me see if I can request him to come on camera. But you guys, guess what we're doing today? We were talking about productivity versus activity. We're talking about, there he goes. Oh, we have another guest, seems like, in this closing. Hello, one of my beautiful twin nieces, Madison. Hey, Mama. I guess she disappeared. She went away. I don't know.
She's being shy today.
Oh, okay. Well, we got them. So, Ronnie, what do you want to just say to end this? First of all, you can give some brief feedback on Mommy. Mommy, she rocked it.
I know, man. I'm totally jealous. Like, she came in and everybody just came in. It was like, wow. So, Mom, you suck. Just want to tell you that. And we're not going to have you on anymore. Like, you totally took over way too much. So thank you, but no thank you.
Wow.
No, hey, always awesome. I'm glad everybody liked and loved my mom. And this was her idea. She came up on her like, hey, man, nobody can break this down the way you just did. So we had to put her on. She came and graced us. And you guys don't know, my mom is going to be starting her own lives coming up real soon. Yes. Stay tuned. So this is just a preview. Super excited about that. And yes, man, income producing activities. That's your main takeaway. Whatever you're doing, what is it doing for you, right? At the end of the day, what results are you going to get? Is it going to bring you closer to whatever you're trying to do, or is it going to keep you in the same place? Man, all movement isn't productivity. Our activity is an income producer, man. You could be doing a whole lot of nothing, right? That's your main takeaway, and I'm out. You told him about the links. Make sure our links are in the description. Oh, man, there go my mom link. This is crazy.
It's not a game. Denise is a trader, baby. She's in the community. She's not just talking the talk. She's walking the walk.
This is we're not dig at your nose. Oh my God.
Well, Ron, we're gonna let you go. We see you got your hands full. But as always, y'all, we thank you guys for doing this live again. We meet us back here at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we will be talking about the same subject. Go ahead, watch the replay, take your notes, tag a friend, tell a friend. 6 o'clock, meet us back here where we'll have my awesome sister-in-law at Neat Cotton. We'll see. Maybe, I don't know, Mommy might be busy because Mommy not just busy. Mommy's productive. She's doing real things. So I don't know if she's going to be on for the 6 o'clock, but we will try to have her back another day. But we will have at Neat Cotton. Go get them with us at 6 o'clock talking about being productive or having productivity over just activity, and busy from the acronym Queen. Been unproductive since yesteryear. Let's eliminate that and let's start doing income producing activity. Let's bring multiple streams of income into our life. We will see you guys back here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time today on this live. Y'all have a great one. Thank you, everybody, for joining.